Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I'm your host, the amazing T Street. Today's topic: don't skip the process of resilience. Resilience is one of those trendy buzzwords that people use a lot. I don't think that people always use it contextually in a way that it's meant to be used, but I think that because it's so trendy, everybody talks about resilience. The challenge with just talking about resilience is everybody's like, oh, I want resilience, or I'm a resilient person, or and then the first sign of trouble, danger, folks fall apart, which tells us that people aren't really understanding what resilience is and what it's designed to do. And so I want to start today with the premise that resilience makes you stronger than your struggles. What does that mean? Resilience makes you stronger than your struggles. Y'all, one thing is for sure, and two is for certain: life will knock you down, period. Or as the kids say, period, it will knock you down. Now, the thing is, what separates those who thrive from those who break is resilience. Resilience doesn't mean you're unaffected by the things that are happening in your life. People are like, I'm just unaffected. I am not unaffected, nor am I unbothered. Oftentimes, I am both affected and unbothered. It means you're undefeated. It doesn't mean you're unaffected or unbothered. Resilience means that you are undefeated. Oh, yeah, you feel the pain, but you keep moving. You fall, but you get up. It transforms the weakness that's in you into strength, not by removing the hardship, but by training you to rise in the middle of it. Y'all, it is not, oh, I didn't get my strength by God removing all of the struggle. I got my strength by God teaching me how to rise in the midst of it, how to remain faithful while going through whatever the hardship was. Skipping resilience keeps you weak and fragile. People who fall apart are people who have never mastered the art of resilience. And we don't ever talk about that. That resilience is a choice and it's an art form. If we're real and we're honest. Good morning, Deaconess Rhonda. So, the second thing I want to tell you: resilience isn't something that's natural or innate. Resilience is something that is built. It's like a house, y'all. Nobody is born resilient. Oh, I didn't wake up today resilient. You didn't wake up today resilient. Resilience is not a personality trait. You can't find resilience on the Myers Briggs assessment. It's not a personality trait, it's a learned ability. Think of anyone that you admire for their strength. I guarantee you that they've been through some things that required them to grow resilience over time. They got stronger by going through the things. It's built in moments of pressure. They talk about a diamond is built when pressure is applied to coal. I tell young people I am always applying pressure because I'm always producing diamonds. Failure, it happens in moments of failure. I tell people the times that I have failed have made me my strongest. It has not been my successes that account for my resilience. It has been my failures, the times that people have rejected me, the times when I don't feel certain about anything in my life, y'all. Those are the times that my resilience has been built. You know what? Our young people think that everything comes quickly or it comes easy. One thing is for sure, y'all: you can't Google your way out of pain. You can't shortcut your way to confidence. You've got to build that over time. You earn your resilience by living through hard things and not giving up. One of the lessons that I tell kids every summer when they're in my program and they complete, I say, you now know that the next time life throws you a curveball, you can bat it out of the park. You can do hard things. How do you know you can do hard things? Because you've been there, done that, and got the t-shirt. Because that's what resilience is about. Resilience changes who you are, not just what you overcome. Good morning, Katina. Resilience changes who you are, not just what you have overcome. Y'all, when I tell you I think back over my life, the most powerful thing about resilience isn't just surviving the moment. It's who I became because of the moment. Resilience expanded my capacity. I had greater capacity to get back up in life. I had greater capacity to love. I had greater capacity to trust. All of those things were byproducts of resilience that I gained when I went through the hard times. Resilience, y'all, deepened my character. When I was younger, I thought the answer to everything was fight or flight. Resilience taught me to stay in the fight, not to fight, to stay in the fight. The other thing that changed in me, resilience taught me humility. It taught me to sharpen my spirit of discernment, and it made me much more compassionate to other people. I was a judgmental person. Wow, I can't do this until you go through it. And once you go through it, you have a lot more compassion for people who are going through hard things. And so that's why you can say that it doesn't just change your circumstances or the thing that you overcome. Resilience changes the core of who you are. Over time, resilience stops being something that you do, it becomes a part of who you are. Not just someone that got through, but someone who was changed by what they got through. I don't know who needed this word today other than me, but I needed this word today about the process of resilience. Let's recap real quick, y'all. Resilience makes you stronger than your struggles. Resilience isn't natural, it's built. And resilience changes who you are, not just what you have overcome. This weekend, I'm doing a speech on resilience for young people at the City of Grace at 1 o'clock on Saturday. And it's a part of their mental health conference. If you know any young people who might need this message about resilience and how to build it, and what it looks like and what it feels like, and how to endure hard times without checking out, but by checking in, I'm going to encourage you to encourage them to register this weekend to attend the Mental Health Summit at the City of Grace for young people. It's for high school students, and so it's a whole full day from 12 to 5. But I'm on at 1 o'clock, and so if you know a young person who could benefit, I want to encourage you to encourage them to be in the room. I don't usually do plugs, but I had to do that plug because I think this message is so important. By the way, y'all, for the old school people, I'm titling the message, Can You Stand the Rain? No, I ain't going to sing because that might scare the kids, but that is the title of my speech, Can You Stand the Rain? And it's all about resilience. I'm the amazing T Street. There's absolutely positively nothing amazing in me. There's not in each and every one of you. So whatever you do today, no matter what you're going through, don't skip the process of resilience. Have an amazing day. You're right, Katina. We need that workshop.